There's a deep activation that's happening right now. It's driven by the sun. A strong foundation is what we need. When we have a strong foundation, we could build something that lasts the test of time. Humanity right now is not on a strong foundation. And the deep activation that's happening for you, for me, for all of us right now, this light is coming in. Many of you knew this prophesized event, and this energy is shifting us. And the great solar flash or flashes, this energy keeps coming in and it's changing us. One of the main things that it is clearing, cleansing, and activating is our solar plexus chakra. You could get the yellows going in the chat right now. Embrace the colors of the yellow and the orange as we build a very strong foundation. A lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, they might kind of bypass this, okay? But you need to have a strong foundation. You got to focus on the lower chakra region of the body, and this is going to anchor you in. When I started this channel, I did a video about, the blockages of the lower chakras. It lasts the test of time. So, we could have our head in the clouds, but we also have to have our feet on the ground. And this deep activation that is occurring right now, it's being driven by the energy that's coming in from the sun, the solar flash. It is activating a tribe of lions right now. It's happening right now. And you might be feeling a lot of the things that I'm going to be discussing in today's message, where we're moving towards the future, how these things are actually manifesting. And we'll be talking about, which I've been discussing, the roles, knowing who we are, where we will get the highest good from, what really feeds our soul. A lot of people are totally out of alignment, and the world is out of alignment. So as we go through this massive activation, this healing and cleansing, you're gonna go through it. We're all going through it, and in the end, we're gonna get back in alignment. God, that's what God does. So God could do this. A lot of you are familiar with these experiences and this journey. God can put you as an individual back into alignment, and it's happening for the collective right now. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly hit the like button? I'm so grateful for that. It helps others find this message, especially that we're on fake time. Yeah, did you know they just changed the time? They changed the time for no, it's just, we'll just make up the time as we go along, it's really about divine timing and not the fake time. But yeah, they just changed the clocks back, as we're leaving this message. But this is a very powerful message that a lot of people need to hear this week. So grateful if you could hit that like button so we could get it out there. You throw one, we're all used to routines and rituals, and one little cog gets thrown off, it cascades downwards. So the solar flash activations, heating up on the inside. We could see this in the earth as a representation, also for what's going on inside of you. So lately, have you been feeling like maybe you're running hot right now? When we look at solar flares, it actually heats up the interior of the earth. And there is a correlation when you have increased solar flares or energy from the sun. We see increased earthquakes and volcanism. So right now, you are like a massive volcano ready to erupt. You could erupt the volcanoes in the chat right now if you're feeling this. So just like how the earth, the micro and the macrocosm, you might be feeling this boiling and warm sensation inside of you. When you're out, maybe in the sun, at a lower temperature, it actually feels hotter than what the temperature actually reads. So like yesterday was actually the hottest day of the year so far over here. It was like 83 degrees, but I was like, wow, it felt like it was 95 degrees. It felt so hot. So if that resonates with you, you know, let us know in the comments. So you're feeling, even though the temperature reads a certain degree, like even like 70 degrees is like, it's like it almost feels like a hot summer's day when it's like 70 degrees. So if this is resonating with you, let us know in the comments if you're experiencing this as well. So even at a lower temperature, quote unquote, it feels like you're at a higher temperature, and you're kind of pulling this energy. We're looping it through the body, and this energy is kind of building up inside of us for solar plexus healing and activation that has been happening over the past few months. This is for our personal power. Write it down in the comments. Personal power, which we're going to be discussing later in this lesson. The Son of God is activating our personal power. Many people in society, the energy has been cut off at the lower chakras. We need to be running like a well-oiled machine. Are you a well-oiled machine? Let us know in the comments. We have to be running like a well-oiled machine all the way through to our roots. Some people are in survival. The sacral, some people are guilted and shamed and they can't express themselves sexually or creativity. Okay, so you're birthing actually creations into the world. The orange, the sacral, get the oranges going right now. It's much more than you were led to believe. So that area, you're birthing something, a creation into the world. Don't be afraid to express yourself however that manifests. And then you have your solar plexus. Okay, and that's where many people around the world, it's like we've been like almost cut off in half. What is anxiety? It's fear of the future. Where do we hold that? We hold that in the solar plexus region. So over the past few months, and as the solar energies are coming in, it is healing us. It is it's assisting us. It's assisting us. So we still have to do, over the past few months, I've been putting in my own personal work. We have to take ownership of our journey. It's not going to just, oh, we got a solar flare. Hooray, everything's better. It doesn't work that way. So this is assistance. Energy is the ability to cause change. So we have the ability now to cause massive change. What is actually going to happen? Okay, you have the ability, but what are you going to do with it? The foundation. We need to have a rock solid foundation. And that's what this shift that we're getting, this supportive energy right now, rock solid foundation. Write it down on a piece of paper. I want you to look at it every day. I want you to write it in the comments. I want you to keep writing it. I want you to focus on this, because I assure you this. I'm telling you. And I went through this as well. We always want to keep moving forward. But when, oh, wow, we were getting a lot of look at all the progress. But you might have been having this when there's a deeper issue, when you weren't on a rock solid foundation, a little shaky. You can't be a little shaky. A lot of people in the world, they're a little shaky. You can't be shaken. You can't allow, you can't have a weak foundation where a small gust of wind blows you, like a little feather. No, you're a lion, you're a lioness. And we're going to understand our roles. Felix, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Body of an athlete, mind of a philosopher, soul of an angel. Thank you, brother, for being the role model for this new world. I appreciate that, Felix. Thank you so much. We're going to keep going every single day. Thank you. We have to be strong physically, mentally, and spiritually. The Triforce, if you ever played The Legend of Zelda. We need Zeldas, we need Links. We got to defeat the evil Ganon. No, it's true. All these little stories, they're telling us about ourselves. Limiting beliefs and anxieties are being removed right now. Limiting beliefs and anxieties. So, you could have limiting beliefs about yourself. You could be gaslit by narcissists, and they don't want to see you excel in the world. They might give you limiting beliefs. And through self-sabotage, we're putting out a frequency that maybe stifles our growth or our true potential. That's why I've shared on this channel many times, you have to be conscious and aware of dimensional bleeding. Okay, a lot of people don't want to realize this, the love and lighters and everything that's a unicorn in this world. You could have a person in your life, you could be in the wrong job, you could be in the wrong situation, and through dimensional bleeding, that can actually leach into your reality and throw you off your highest timeline. There it goes, in the crapper. So you really want to be conscious and aware of this. And that's why I'm paying this forward, because you could clearly see the difference, okay, when everything is in alignment. Everything, write this down. Everything carries a vibrational signature. The food you eat, the liquids that you drink, the person or people that you surround yourself with, your surroundings itself. Anything can carry what you're listening to. If you are tuned in to our everyday lives, I'm so grateful for that. Please hit that subscribe button if this is resonating with you. Absolutely grateful. And we're leaving something that's going to last the test of time. People will analyze this channel, this community, and say, wow, you could just do this just by being authentic with authentic people, and it works. A lot of people that they're used to the old way, where we're going to be the pioneers to show the world the new way of just being yourself, about being authentic, because these are things with a rock solid foundation. It's not about a one-hit wonder. You'll see people out there that you see one-hit wonders, and then you see people that show up every single day. And maybe it's not the greatest, but they're constantly going. It's not a one, it lasts the test of time. That's the energy theme right now. We have to have a rock solid foundation, okay? The solar plexus, the sacrals, the oranges, the yellows. That's the area that's being fortified. It has been fortified. As these solar energies come in, what was in the dark comes to light. What was in the darkness. What is darkness? The lack of information. What is light? Light is information. So what was in the dark is coming to light. So that could come in many forms. So you could think about this as maybe your beliefs, limiting beliefs, subconscious programs, okay? People might have had hidden intentions. Oh, these people came into my life. Oh, they're so unicorny and rainbowy. But they actually had hidden intentions. Have you had that realization over the past few months as these energies are increasing? A lot of people might experience this right now. Okay? I appreciate that, David. Yeah, the kings are rising up. The lions are rising up right now. You have to embrace this. You have to embrace the energy of the king, of the lion. You have to stay focused. That's where we are right now, and that is what is happening through these energies of the sun. So you could see things, and you could say, "Hey, this is pretty good. This is such a great thing." You're having a situation, and it might not look like it is working out for you, but then you realize, you know what? That's where the light comes in, okay? A realization, so that you could see, hey, you know what? This is actually a pretty good thing. I didn't see it at first. I didn't realize it at first, but you know what? I see it now. This is actually a wonderful thing. And at first glance, you might not have seen it, but now you could say, you know what? Now I see the bigger picture right now. So really stay focused on that as well. In these energies, okay, and it's not a pleasant thing. So we all have to go through it. your solar, your sacral, the healing, the activations that are going on. So you might feel almost like you're burnt out inside, which I have felt over the past few days. And, there's many things you really have to, you get into a place where you have to, hold on. You're like holding on for dear life. You might need extra time to rest. Really stay focused on not wasting energy and actually looping the energy back into your body. Some men might practice semen retention at this time because you have to, and you're going to see it. You feel so burnt out. There's and it's not it's not a pleasant thing. I know a lot of people, they think ascension, you just turn into the superhero like that, but there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of things that you have to go through. It's like, Maria, like treading water right now. If any of these things are resonating with you, let us know in the comments. So you could feel this, and you might have to just tread for a little bit. And that's what we're doing here. I shared a video the other night on how we are leveling up. That video lasts the test of time. I want you all to check that out if you did not see that. So this is a clear process of leveling up. And this level up, okay, it has to come with a strong foundation where things were built on maybe a faulty foundation, a loose foundation. You need to have, and which we're going to talk about later in this lesson, you have to have strong foundations. Our society has not been built on strong foundations in the modern era. And the Hermetic principle of rhythm, you have to know the principle of rhythm. And, lately that pendulum has swung way off the charts. And now that there needs to be an adjustment. So, we could be preemptive and do adjustments. God supplies us with the energy. And if we're going off course, God will give us a course adjustment and put us back on course. And that's where we really need to stay focused on, because of the balance. There's rules, there's laws of the universe, and these are the things that last the test of time. They can't be altered. There is a universal truth to certain things, okay, which we have been going through. So the limiting beliefs, those aren't the universal truths. The anxieties, the fears of the future, that's not the universal truths, right? False evidence appearing real. The gaslighting, that's not universal truths. There are universal truths. And that's why the truth is the highest state of consciousness. We could see that there's a correlation between brain waves and solar flares. So as we are raising consciousness, the collective's consciousness is rising up at this time. We clearly see that correlation, and we have to not be fearful. We can't live in anxiety, and we have to have a strong foundation. Okay, a lot of people that they always discuss, gotta open the third eye. Okay, which we discuss. Open the third eye. Obviously your crown chakra, be connected. But then we're like, cut off at the waist, and you still have to operate in this world. Okay, so that we have our spirit, we have our soul, but we're the energy operating this body, and you are using this body to navigate this world. And a lot of people could be cut off at the waist, and that's the main purpose of these energies that are coming from the sun, to really embrace the strength, the creativity, and how this works authentically. Because when you're out of alignment, when you're on shaky ground, these things, it can't work out. So the concepts that were altered, twists, things that were in the darkness, They are coming to the light right now. And I've shared this many times with you. Not only do you have faith in God, but God has faith in you. It's time to get to work. Write it in the comments. It's time to get to work. It's part of our nature. Man needs purpose. Okay? And when you have purpose as a man, you are driven. And that creates a positive feedback loop, and we're building the earth, right? Builders build. Builders build. And when we are in alignment with the natural ways of life, then all of a sudden we create the positive feedback loop. And these are puzzle pieces. This is the way that the puzzle pieces fit together. But over the course of modern times, you can really see the decline in the last 20 years and the separation. People are separate because, especially those that are awake and aware on this journey, you could be a quote-unquote chosen one, and you're alone. You're single, alone, zero friends, no relationship, because you will not fall into traps that are out of alignment. You will not be used as a human battery. You are here to build or build collaboratively and not to be wasted away. Lion Teach 444, I appreciate you. I love you. Message is on point. Time to get to work. It's time to get to work. And it's time to play the game. Yeah, no, it's time to get the work done. And you will see how this all kind of comes together. So this world, it has been out of alignment for a while. And when you think of solar plexus, sacral energies, okay, when it comes to gaslighting, shaming, emasculating men, telling men that they have toxic masculinity and all these other things, that is why the world is getting weaker and weaker. Smash the like button because your Uncle Mike is going to teach you the truth. Okay, so as we are rising up, we want to build a better society. So a man needs to lead, and a man also needs support. And when we have this foundation, and why the foundation was out of alignment, we're building from the sacral and the solar plexus, and we build all the way up on the strong foundation. Men are driven to work. And authentic women in alignment, they see a man that works, and they appreciate that. Are you an authentic woman? That you see the man was working, and you actually appreciate that. Okay, you feel like the sparkles inside when you see the man working. Okay, so the woman is supposed to support that man. Okay, and then you have that support, and the man can continue to work, and the man can continue to build with that support of the woman that is in alignment. However, in the world right now, we have beta boys, okay, and Jezebel female narcissists that are in this world, and that is out of alignment. So you could see certain things. Jill Warsaw 1111, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jill. So what you're seeing right now, you could see certain things, all right, that there's a sense of entitlement. There are certain, you see Instagram models, all these things, and beta boys chasing around. Oh, I'll give you attention. I'll click on your pictures that are photoshopped with all your filters or whatever they use. And that's driving, look at the numbers in the world. And what we're doing is we're changing it right now. So you have the modern Jezebel that is creating beta boys, and that's why the world is not being built. So men, stop giving these female narcissists your attention. Rise up, men. And for our authentic women, support the men okay, so that they can get the work done. So when a woman is in alignment and they support the man, and all of a sudden, all the work is getting done, everything starts fitting together. That's the energy of the sun. That's these lions. Are you a lion? Are you a lion that's rising? I connect words while I'm live. Are you a lion that is rising right now? Let us know in the comments. So what we need are Sigma males. We need males that want to work, okay? My grandfather, okay, he worked till he was almost 80 years old, okay? He didn't complain about it, he worked. And some men in this world are here to build. I build, I teach, I lead. That's what I do. I know exactly who I am. I don't bow down. I don't chase female narcissists around. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to bleed. A wise man once said that. I ain't got time to bleed. Leaders lead, builders build, teachers teach. Know who you are. And authentic women, women of the violet flame, all these terms that are used, okay? Real woman, not fake woman, not Jezebel trash women that my Nana taught me about when I was a boy. What we're seeing in the world right now, and as we are being realigned, people are using the dangling carrot, and they look for attention from beta boys, and they create more betas. And all of a sudden, we don't have leaders anymore. And all of a sudden, weak times are happening. This is the negative feedback loop until a man raises up his hammer and smashes the cog until we have it all back into alignment. Why don't you smash the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth? We need to get back into alignment. We need to get back to the basics. It literally lasts the test of time. This is the way of the world, but we are out of alignment. We are not in the basics. It's time to get back to the basics. I see it every day. I see it, and people wonder why are so many quality men staying single? Because they know if they have to build, and we have to do it on our own. We don't have support, and we have to keep going. So when you are able to do things in spite of having no support, in spite of people trying to steal your energy on your journey, remember this. Go back to the middle of the lesson. Okay? As the light is coming in, you will realize there were hidden, concealed intentions of people that were trying to drain your energy. That energy has to go if we are moving forward as a society. Okay? Listen, everyone is entitled to do. This is a motivational speech. If you want to be a beta boy and just take directions and sit on the couch and eat nachos and cheese like Tom, that is your birthright. I'm here. That's fine. The message for people, because I know betas, I know the female narcissists will complain about this point of the message, but we are here to become empowered and rise up at this time. Yoga with Bentley. Thank you so much for the support, Beth. I appreciate you. Michael, you are one of the very few men I like out there. I appreciate that, Beth. And you will see it because a person like myself, authentic leaders, they inspire authentic women and they trigger female narcissists. Okay? And this world, you could see it right now. It's a loop. And more men, they're chasing them around. They sit on Instagram. They're liking. Oh, maybe she'll like me if I like her Instagram. I don't even have the failing platform of Instagram. I don't have time to look at filtered pictures that are Photoshop. You don't even look like that. And I don't have time to look at people's food. I'm busy dieting. I'm busy training. I'm busy building. I'm busy motivating. I'm busy teaching. Smash the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth and you feel the energy of the Son of God that is rising up within the people. This energy is coming in. Remember that 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. So these are the energies that we have to take along with us on our journey. Now we are in alignment. Now we have a strong foundation. But when a man doesn't have any support whatsoever, it makes it harder. And when a man thinks that they have to be a beta boy and chase women around, that's not what you do. builders build, teachers teach, leaders lead. Even if you have to do it yourself. The messages last the test of time. The sun, the solar energies are rising up. This solar plexus, and you know, I've shared a lot about it on my journey. The amazing amount of suppression in these regions over time, and you might even have people that come into your life that try to throw it off and cause damage. So if you think of life, you know, we talk about the spiritual war. We're in a spiritual warfare out here on the front line, okay? And your armor, you withstand damage over the course of your journey. And guess what? All people, men, women, children, everyone withstands a lot of damage in their solar plexus region. So right now, let's send out the love energy. Let's send out the energy to heal all of the solar plexus in the world, okay? And let's get in alignment, whether it is a divine masculine or a divine feminine. No one is better than the other. We could see a lot of BS out there, belief systems that are trying to throw the foundation off. So when we are in alignment, you have foundation, you have support, and then you have this beautiful building. You have this beautiful, everything has to fit together in the great circle of life. Who said that? Simba? Mufasa said that, right? The great circle of life, my son. No, it's true though. There's a great circle of life, and we're building the positive feedback loop. So things were really taken from men. Women were put out of alignment, and there's no one person to blame. It is just, we have to now reassess everything. Let's bring everyone back together. Let's focus on what's important in life, okay? The only thing, this does not change, okay? And you know, people will say, well, that's my truth. And I could be on Instagram and put on filters, and that's my truth. But the truth is, there's nothing that you can take with you after this life besides what you leave in the Akashic records, period. The likes you get on the interweb is it's not what you take. Please, anyone hit the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth today. The only thing that you take with you, okay, is what you take into the Akashic records. If you're new to that, I have full videos on the channel page. And the narcissists are getting scared right now. They're getting a little nervous right now because God is watching everything at all times. And that's why some people don't like God. They don't like that. They think they want to hide. You could run, but you can't hide. You could hide behind filters. You could hide behind illusions. But there is a truth. Light is the truth. Light is information. And as the light comes in, we get more truth. We get more alignment. You gotta allow the light to come back into your life. Fill the body up with light. And you will see, okay, how much greater it is. And that's why there's a lot of men right now that will rather be alone. They would rather be alone than be drained. And any person that's getting this as well, you have this drive to do work and do this, sir, and you can't deny it any longer. On my journey, I've met many people, okay, and they've had their lives destroyed, and they shared their stories, okay, and I know that I can help these people, okay, and I'm not going to ever turn my back on these people, okay, and we're not going to bow down to narcissists. We're not going to bow down because we're lions. A lion is a lion. You could keep a lion in a cage for years. And then after 2 years, you let that lion out of the cage, and the lion becomes a lion once again. It's time to release our lions. It's time to embrace this right now. This is the solar energies that are charging us up. And I'm telling you, it's not an easy process. There are times you could feel down, you could feel depressed. Your nervous system feels shot. It's not a pleasant thing. It's not pleasant. It is not an easy thing. And your nervous system feels shot, and you might have to just tread water. I forgot who said that earlier, but that was the answer. Please hit the subscribe button if today is resonating with you. We have a beautiful community of both men and women, and we're all becoming the best versions of ourselves. Yes, so I experienced that as well with these heightened energies. The things that you've done in the past, you can't do any longer. So your adrenals, which was a problem of mine, and I am going to share a lot about my detoxification journey. So again, please subscribe to the channel. It's my honor to do the work every day and leave firsthand experience for all of you to benefit from. So my adrenals were shot. My adrenal glands were shot. Our adrenal glands get shot. You could be stressed out at work. You could be stressed out from a relationship with the narcissist. Your adrenal glands are shot. Then you have more solar energies. And then in the past, you could try to overcome this and use fat burners and stimulants and more caffeine. And that actually, you think it's picking you up, but it's actually draining your adrenals as well. So it's a very potent time for healing. It's a very potent time for cleansing. And when you're in this go, 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 everyone's going. I said, where the heck is everyone? Slow down. Slow down. Relax. Relax. You're already here. Yeah. There's nowhere to go. When you're in that fight or flight, again, now we go down to the root chakra. You got to really stay focused on these lower chakras. You have to have a strong foundation. We got to get back into alignment. Where are you going? Slow down. Relax. I just want to chill. Do my work. Chill. Do my work. Chill. Not do my work. Deal with this. Deal with the narcissist. Deal with the draining. Deal with the gaslighting. Then I'm too drained to concentrate on my work. Builders build. It's time to build. It's time to be in alignment. It's time to receive support. And this is a great time to embrace these energies that are actually coming in from the sun. Your solar plexus, your sacral regions. And what I try to do is I really try to merge the spiritual aspect, the science aspect, so it's a relatable topic for all people. You have to have a strong foundation. You can't live in anxiety. You have to embrace your creative or sexual energy, which is the sacral area. That's the orange. And if we are, we think of it only in one thing, but that energy is to birth, a vision into the world. Tesla did this. You remember Nikola Tesla? So he took his ideas and he put it on, came up with it, put it on paper. You birth it into the world. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not a magical thing. God, here it comes. Here comes the invention. Here comes the creation, whatever your creation. Oh, it's coming down from the heavens. Oh, because someone told me to do a unicorn and rainbow out there on the internet, said I could manifest. You could just manifest. You just manifest. Learn the truth about what's going on. Don't be distracted. Stay focused. It's time to get to work. We have a solid foundation. Your strength is returning. Embrace that lion that's inside of you. Let's support each other instead of worrying about nonsense. instead of trying to tear others down, instead of going the wrong way. Let's get on the same page, because it doesn't change. Okay, you'll see the narcs out there and this and that and all the curves and swerves and all the magical illusion. Together, we are greater than the sum of our parts. It lasts the test of time. I want every person to write this in the comments today. Together, we are greater than the sum of our parts. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Jill, thank you again. It is not competition, it is cooperation. They literally sang the song on Sesame Street. No, they did though. So I love you all. Are you feeling these solar activations right now? Let us know in the comments. Even if you feel a little burnt out inside, do you feel like your nervous system is shot right now? These energies are coursing through you. It's putting you back into alignment, because some of us are out of alignment. When we get into alignment, and a lot of the things that I discussed today, physically, mentally, and spiritually, on this channel, we discuss all three phases. And what we do on this channel is really never been done before. It's kind of, different. So that's why I'm grateful for all of you. If you kindly, when you hit the like button and you share this, as we present something that's very different to the world, we're birthing something very different to the world. If it resonates with you through free will, the more that you share, the more that you hit subscribe, the more that you do all these earthly things, it really helps to get this message out there. And I'm ready to show up every day. I'm ready to work every day, just like my grandfather. I'll probably be working past 80 because I love it. When you have a drive, it's who we are. And you'll see it. You'll see it. Certain people could lie about it, but deep inside, okay, when they see a man working, when they see a man in alignment, that's where the truth lies. That's where the truth lies. So we need these people to get to work, and we need support, and we need to all come back together. Figure it out. You're all adults. Why do I have to come down here and teach all this? Figure it out. You're all adults. It's unbelievable. I used to joke around years ago, and I would say, some of you also might have been teachers, and you noticed this as well. I always felt the kids knew more than some of the adults. I think a lot of people, they lose their way over time. It's the subconscious programs. Is that true? Like sometimes you think that the kids know more than the adults. Right? It's true. It's true. So listen, everyone, figure it out. You're all adults. Figure it out. Get on the same page. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Happy Sunday. Bye for now.